Myself, Miss Rachna Jain, Associate Professor, Department of English, Government PG College, Rajgarh, Alwar. Today in this video lecture, I will discuss with you the character sketch of Rosie, the major character in the novel The Guide, written by R.K. Narayan. This novel is in the syllabus of BA Part 3rd English Literature, Paper 2nd. There are so many points to discuss the character sketch of Rosie. First of all, the introduction to Rosie, her parentage and education, Rosie as a wife, human desire and liveliness, complete devotion to dance, her sacrificing nature, a simple-hearted woman, true to her lover Raju, and conclusion. Rosie is one of the main characters of the novel The Guide by R.K. Narayan. R.K. Narayan portrays the character of Rosie as a typical Indian woman who loves her husband despite his entire fault and always feels proud of her husband. Though Rosie belongs to a dancer family, she is highly educated and is influenced by her husband and her background. She is presented in the novel as a beautiful dancer of the Devdasi variety of temple dancers. Second point is her parentage and education. Rosie belonged to a family traditionally dedicated to the temples as dancers. Her mother, grandmother, and even she herself in childhood had danced in the village temple. Therefore, they were regarded as public women of low caste. Rosie's mother wanted Rosie to live as a married woman in society. So, she sent her to school and college. Rosie got her MA degree in economics. Raju's mother was very much impressed when she knew this. Rosie as a wife. Rosie married Marco through an advertisement. Marco was a young man, rich, of high social standing and having academic interest. Unfortunately, it wasn't a happy union. Rosie had the love of dancing in her blood. Marco hated dancing. His interests were academic. Their relations were always strained. Her marriage has been like a curse in disguise to her, as Marco is totally engaged in his career and is totally apathetic and unemotional to her. She is very passionate about dancing, but her husband doesn't allow her to dance. She is like a traditional Indian wife. Her husband is like God to her. Marco calls her dancing skills as street dances and compares it to monkey dance. Despite all these insults, she continues to be his wife. When Marco came to know about the intimacy between her and Raju, he became very upset and didn't talk to her and completely ignored her presence. She sincerely apologizes to Marco. Rosie explains to Raju, I followed him day after day like a dog waiting on his grace. She tries to persuade her husband Marco and bears all the insults. But Marco reacts by categorically disowning his wife. I am trying to forget even the earlier fact that I ever took a wife. You are too free to go and do what you please. This incident shows her tremendous tolerance power and her optimistic attitude. She is basically kind and loving towards her husband. She appreciates the fact that he gives her freedom, security, and doesn't kill her for her betrayal. That she is emotionally attached to him at the last is evident from the fact that she cuts his picture from the illustrated weekly newspaper and pastes it on her mirror. Human desire and liveliness. Rosie was a dreamer, and human desire is visible in Rosie's character. Rosie tells Raju, I would prefer any kind of mother in law if it had meant one real life husband. But Marco, on the other hand, is only interested in dead and decaying things, not in his wife, who as a dancer was the living embodiment of those images. When Rosie was left by Marco in Malgudi and was living with Raju, she devoted herself completely to dancing. She loves dance, and that is what matters to her. She woke early in the morning and practiced hard for 3 hours regularly. She is always willing to talk about dance and even tries to teach Raju some tips of it. In the end, though she loses her husband and her lover, she continues to dance. Dance is her life, whatever comes to her way. According to Raju, neither Marco nor I had any place in her life which had its own sustainability, utility, and which she herself had underestimated all along. Next point is her sacrificing nature. Rosie was of a sacrificing nature. Her only obsession was love of dancing, which ruined her matrimonial happiness. She was ready to sacrifice her great love for dance if her husband pardoned her. But this was not to be. She was fated to be a great dancer and ruin her married life. When she lived with Raju, she sacrificed everything for fame as a dancer. She neither cared for her bodily chastity nor for the money she earned. Her only care was her art. When she came to know of Raju's arrest, she was shocked and decided to stop dancing. This too was a great sacrifice. She resumed dancing and danced like a machine in order to collect money for Raju's defense. When this object was fulfilled, she left Malgudi and settled in Madras. A simple hearted woman. Rosie is a simple hearted woman. Her success doesn't get to her head as she remains a down to earth person even after becoming very successful in her dancing career. Once Raju became very upset because Rosie spent a lot of time with different artists and not with him. He came to her and said that these artists come to her because they are inferior to her. She replies to him saying that she doesn't believe in superior and inferior. She does not discriminate people on the basis of their financial status. On the other hand, when Raju prefers to meet people who are very rich and influential in society, Rosie doesn't care much about these people. Being herself an artist, she respects art and likes to be in the company of artists and other music lovers. Rosie as a true to her lover. Rosie is also true to her lover Raju. In spite of the forgery, Rosie doesn't desert Raju. Though Rosie comes to know about every treacherous and fraud activity of Raju, she compromises within the situation. Instead of punishing Raju for his deceit, she is determined, like a true lover, to spend every penny that she is arranging a capable defense for Raju, although she has earlier decided to give up dancing as a profession. She signs fresh dancing contracts to raise money for this purpose. In fact, her dignified and noble behavior brings out our sympathy. She embodies the feminine principle of ideal womanhood. Conclusion. The novelist R. K. Narayan has drawn Rosie carefully with a sense of fine delicacy. Rosie is a frustrated artist. She dangled somewhere in the space between the earth and the sky, unable to get a foothold on the earth and unable to reach in the sky. In spite of her quarrels with her husband, she has her loyalties. Her body gets intruded upon by the love of another person, yet in her heart of hearts, she remains concerned with Marco. She is a pathetic character because she is great and deserves our sympathy despite her maladjustment and adultery. She has the ability and capacity to rise to the occasion. However, when she left Malgudi, she repaid all the debts. She sold all her furniture and other possessions at the house. She only took with her Marco's book, which Raju has kept in the drink cabinet. She settled down at Madras and was looking after herself. In fact, her dignified and noble behavior brings out our sympathy. She embodies the feminine principle of ideal womanhood. So, thanks for the day. I hope you enjoy this video lecture. Thank you.